Welcome back, friends, to another Ironman. I am running around here collecting some leather because I want to make some infused leather, because I'm going to make the final bag, infused leather bag, so I'll be able to carry lots of stuff with me. For those of you that are new, the Ironman is no trading, so I have to craft everything myself, and I stay PvP fag the whole time. The only time that isn't happening is if I'm grouped up in a group finder, which is like 1% of the time. But here we are, as I make my way through. And so after getting that leather, I come back and I make myself the bag, so that's the set complete. Now I want to focus on getting my armoring to 200. You can see that my armoring currently is 172, so it's a slow process, got a long way to go. So I've been leveling up my gear score every day, because at the moment I'm focusing on the Greatsword and the sword. So that's what I have been focusing on, and then just going into armor after that. So my shortage at the moment is silk, and so I come down to the 5 fingers, which is what I call it, and that's really good for getting silk and linen, but I've got so much linen now that I'm trying to actually avoid getting any more. I've just overloaded with this stuff. So my duo partner decides to show me his little silk run where he reckons he can get 900 silk pretty quickly. So we go do that, and I must admit, it was pretty good. During that silk run, we encounter an enemy from the Devil Syndicate. Oh god, please tell me they're level 60. I hope they're level 60, because our new rule was we don't grieve people that are under 60. Okay, I've gone back and checked. They were indeed level 60. So you do all that collection, where I've got a whole bunch of silk threads and sateen now, but only 2 wire weave. And this is just becoming like my everyday occurrence. And yes, you can convert it to wire weave, but it's like I find like I'm doing that so much that I'm just constantly running out of mats. So that's kind of the annoying thing right now, is just getting all those things like wire weave constantly. So you know what that means. Time to go get some mats. I go on my little mat run. Okay, I get a new mask, a new epic mask. This is what it...
You're like a crayfish.
So I had a little bit of an intermission and went into an OPR. Things are slowly getting better. I'm definitely feeling a little more powerful. Getting some kills, but I'm still really bloody squishy. And I don't know, I don't want to put down New World because it's a great game and I love it, but it does seem a little bit like every patch they do just generates more bows and more muskets. Tap a like and subscribe if you believe me, if you're with me on that. Seriously, I'm only 50 subs away from 1,000, so it's pretty exciting. It's pretty cool. And this low IQ donkey decides to fight me in the middle of heels. I don't know who this guy thinks he is. He obviously has not seen the latest poll from an unknown source, which shows that Camo Chameleon is the mightiest knight in the whole of Arsenal. Unstoppable, unbeatable. Lucky shot. On a serious note though, I'm getting glimpses of getting better. I'm still so squishy and I can literally get almost 1 or 2 shotted. But as my gear is slowly getting better, I'm getting little moments like this where I can 1v1 people, and then you see, and then that happens. Over here. This level 32 player who I shouldn't be attacking, but I'm blind as a bat, will see how goddamn powerful I am. No, poor guy. I actually feel a bit guilty about doing shit like that. I didn't see he was level 32, guys. I'm sorry. Here's a level 60. Now the fight's completely fair. He's so afraid he won't even fight back. Alright. Here's a player that's not AFK. He's not lower level. He's an actually live level 60 moving player. And this cheeky little bastard actually decides to try to get silk in front of me. The disrespect will not be tolerated. And I don't know what he's thinking, but he's like, oh, well, I'll try this silk then. Maybe that will work. It's not going to work, buddy. Death is coming your way. Yeah, take luck. He tries to fight back, but I'm in my chain of death. Now he runs for his life, but there's no getting away.
not very useful.
See what I mean now? No one getting lucky pot shots like that Nerf Spare 2023. All fair fights. I honestly don't remember when all these fights happened. I was coming into making this video going, oh, there's not that much PvP in this video. It seems like... And what is with it? Am I like bloody invisible? All these people like thinking they can just get iron while I'm standing there swinging my greatsword at them. Well, Kevin,
Get them?
I swung my greatsword at you,
the
didn't
reward
I,
for that.
big guy? So I finally make it back to home base, Everfall, with my loot. And I convert it all into infused silk to get, and look at that, weaving 200. I'm growing up. So I go out to get some leather so I can get these infused items, and then this guy just comes along. And like sometimes crafting or collecting mats can be more PvP brutal than bloody PvP itself. Look, he kept trying to come up to me and steal my my leather. So I was like, this will not stand either. So after finally breaking it down, I get myself to about 176, 177 in armoring. So we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. So then I'm doing my iron fiber run and also getting blight resistance. And yes, my greatsword finally hits level 20. So these are my current greatsword skills. This is probably completely botched, so if you've got any tips, let me know, but I think in the next video I'll actually go through each of the skills more in detail, read over them, test them, then find out like the actual greatsword build that I want to sort of use going forward. Of course, that's going to be a little bit dependent on the fact that I'm quite squishy right now, so maybe we go more into the Defiance tree, or is the Defiance tree doesn't really matter because I'm so squishy that doesn't really matter with the extra defense. I'm still squishy, in which case I'm probably better off just doubling down and going into the Onslaught tree. But yeah, I'll test that out, and in the next Ironman. So the reason that I leveled the greatsword so quickly, I think it was like level 17, and we do this chest run in a Shattered Mountain to help improve our gear score, and we just found it a lot more chill and a lot more kind of fun if we just killed everyone rather than just trying to run around them. And as we did that, I noticed that firstly that it's actually leveling up my weapon skills really quickly. So we decided doing that. It's also really good for getting Orcalium, especially when your teammates like fighting everybody off while you can get it.
Well, couldn't you have helped me kill this guy before you went and was all selfish again? Dead.
I can't help it, man. Ore just brings out the worst in me. I just get desperate. I just see it and I have to have it. Yeah, that was a hard one to explain. So then me and Jack did our did a little dueling. We did like 50 duels with each other, and I made a video of this. It's my last video, so if you're interested. But we did 50 duels, and I wanted to show how over long dueling sessions you can progress, because I wasn't able to beat him very often at the start of these duels, but by the end I was beating him in equal amounts. So if you're interested in watching that, go see my latest video. Now my shortage in my armoring campaign is iron, so I run around and do my old iron run and get quite a lot of iron for that. It's kind of good because you don't have to you don't have to convert it to steel, just use the iron. I've noticed a lot more bots are back now though, so it's starting to get a little harder to get this stuff. So that gets me to 180, 181. So, slow progress, but I am getting there, making my way to 200. So back into OPR again, and just doing the two things that I do best. Number one is harassing healers. So I see this healer here, and like I know I'm probably not going to kill them, but I'm just trying to... I can do enough damage to them that they can't ignore me, so I just try to harass them as much as possible, because the more they're healing themselves or worried about themselves, the less they're healing their teammates, and you'd be surprised at how often that results in a wipe. So I'm just getting on this dude, or this girl, whoever it might be, and then their teammates are coming to save them, because often when you get on a healer, they're in a 5-man group, so the people are coming to save them. So this time, I know that I'm going to die if I stay around, so I just make a little tactical retreat out of there to fight another day. And I'm glad I did do that, because then I see this little guy skulking in the bushes.
I'm going to die here.
That's the other thing I can do well, is the quick ganks. I'm still really squishy, but I am noticing that I'm able to have some 1v1s now, or little fights, and being more successful, so as the weapons are gearing up, it is definitely helping.
You do heaps of damage, friend. Nice, good job, that was all you.
So I finally get my weaponsmithing up to, I think it was like 120, and I can make some powerful honing stones, so I decide that becomes my priority. I was out of death motes, and I just sort of thought, I'll run across them when I'm out and about, and make it, but I just didn't seem to run across them, so I had a look on the resource map, and found some little spots where there's just a whole bunch of death motes lying around, which you can see here. So I go and collect myself a whole bunch of these little bad boys, convert them to death essence, and then make myself some strong honing stones. So, yep. So I'm about to go to bed, and I decide to come up and just check if there's any wire fiber up in the little wire fiber area. And I suddenly realize that I got this place all to myself. So I think to myself, okay, that's cool. Like, not often that you come here and there's nobody here, and wire fiber is really hard to get. So I was like, I'll just stay here until someone shows up and make the most out of it. And I had like, holy, I don't even know how long, maybe an hour, 2 hours. I ended up getting about 2,500 wire fibers. It was amazing. So I come back all excited, only to blimmin' run out of wire fiber again. Honestly, that's like the biggest bottleneck. And like, I can keep converting it like I'm doing here, but I run out of that stuff too. So I just emptied the bank in terms of mats. So now my night is getting later, but I'm like, damn it, I'm gonna get like heaps of silk. I just wanted like level up armoring, like a big chunk. So then I just spent ages running around getting silk. And then this bison is just the biggest prick you'll ever meet in the whole of... Look, get out of my... He just fucks with me over and over. Anyway, once I've got the silk, I then have to go and do my little mat run, so I've got enough wire fiber and everything else to convert it, and then I'm good to go. And then I keep repeating that process, and I finally reach armoring 190. Oh, okay, 10 more levels to go. I think that's going to be the goal for my next video. Is literally just getting from 190 to 200 with, you know, what happens in between. So I'm tanking for my duo partner while he gets all the wordwood for himself. So I felt bad that I was always getting the Orcalium. So I said I'd come in here and make sure that I can tank them so he can just get the wordwood tree. So other people can't get it as well. So I helped him out. But then this guy ended up being like a really chill, nice guy, and he kept like letting us have trees. So then we felt guilty and left early and let him have the rest. Because, you know, someone's going to treat us nicely. I don't want to be a dick. So as you know, the Everfellas have been practicing our music. We've been starting to do some songs in the churches around Arsenal because of the good acoustics. But I decided to increase the level, and let me tell you, Leoce kind of fell apart. He wasn't that great. But so I tried to do some motivational, positive affirmations with him, and just tried to encourage him a little bit to improve and just to have some confidence, because he seems to have low self-esteem. I don't know why, but just to sort of help him build that up so he can sort of reach the level that we want him to be in the Everfellas. Oh, I was gonna keep it, but you fucked up the ending. Let's do it again.
It wasn't. I wasn't expecting the freaking harder level.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Alright, we'll do the easy ones for your one, because we're struggling a little bit. Oh, sorry.
You fucked up the first one.
Well, we can stay on skilled if you want. Did you make that mistake?
No.
You got to improve your game. You're not doing well enough. Okay, get better. We're going to do it again until you get it fucking right. You hear me? You hear me?
No. Oh,
Dude.
fuck.
You're so shit.
Fuck.
You were shit. You were shit. You
Oh.
were shit. You were shit.
Fuck.
You can't do anything in life.
Fuck. Fuck.
You'll never achieve anything.
Fuck.
We'll take it down a level. You're so shit.
No, I want to get it now.
You can't get it. You're useless. So you gonna get this right, or are you gonna keep fucking it up?
That's fucking good enough.
It's not good enough. All of my fans are gonna be watching this. Now get it right. Reputation to maintain of the 10 people that watch my videos. Let's go. Alright everybody, so as we wrap up another episode of the Camo Chameleon Chronicles, the Ironman, leave a comment for poor old Leoce here. His self-esteem just seems a little low lately. I'm still trying to figure out why it is, but we'll get there. Maybe just need some positive comments from you all. But yep, having fun with the Ironman, starting to do some damage in PvP and getting that armoring close to 200, which I hope to get in the next video. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for all the subscriptions. See you later, and once again I will leave you with the wonderful music from the Everfellas.